Hello and welcome to Get Highlighted. We wanted to take a moment to show you the value Get Highlighted can bring you and your student athlete as he or she pursues playing at that next level, and as they create their best academic and athletic future by accelerating the connection with college coaches. So you can find out a lot of this information at gethighlighted.net, in particular on the home page as well as the athletes tab. And once you've done that, and once you have your Get Highlighted subscription, the player can log into their player profile by going to app.gethighlighted.net, and this is where they will log in. Logging into app.gethighlighted.net with the student athlete's username, which is their email, and the password that they established after registration will bring them right to the athlete dashboard. This is a fictitious student athlete named Nora who's been busy highlighting colleges, but before she did that, she ensured that she had a complete player profile. And there are 3 elements to a Get Highlighted player profile that have to be completed. The first one is the Get Highlighted video intro. You download this app from the App Store free of charge. The fee was paid for by your activation fee. And it takes you, the student athlete, through a series of questions that they answer. And it's a professionally produced video that's going to allow the student athlete to showcase their personality directly to the college coach. I'll give you a quick 5-second clip.
Hi Coach, I'm Nora Groom. I am from McNeil, Texas, and I attend McNeil High School. I will be graduating in the year of 2024, and I play left mid.
So that gives you an idea. The second required element to complete the player profile is the athletic performance index. And these scores are derived from tests that are taken at a sports performance facility. Many of you have already done that. And those scores are automatically uploaded into the player profile. This is a major differentiator for Get Highlighted player profiles in that it gives a college coach an opportunity to search for student athletes based on scientifically validated sports performance data. The third element, which is also scientifically validated sports performance data, is the Sports Psychology Index. This is taken by a link in the player profile by the student athlete, and their scores are automatically uploaded into the player profile. The last element of the player profile, of course, is some demographic information, class, rank, and size, standardized test scores, playing experience, academic honors, extracurriculars, highlight film, their schedule. And it's important to make certain that this is updated and ready to go before the student athlete goes in to find potential colleges for them to pursue their academic and athletic interests. Many of our guardians and student athletes ask the question, where do I start? Where do I start the recruiting process? We just took the first step, which is a completed Get Highlighted player profile, and now we're going to go into Get Highlighted's proprietary college search engine. We allow for a student athlete to go in and search by zip code or city, state, region, or nationally. And let's say that Nora Groom wants to stay close to home within a 250-mile radius of where she lives in Omaha, Nebraska. And we could go ahead and return a list of colleges that have women's soccer programs because Nora Groom is a female soccer player. And it's going to list any of them within 250 miles that'll have a 5-bar strength match indicator. The power of this college search tool is that it returns schools that are ranked by the attributes that matter most to the student athlete. And so let's say that the student athlete is only interested in Division II and Division III schools, and they want to also make certain that they have education as a major because that's what Nora is interested in studying. They could choose religious affiliation, how selective the college is in percentage of applicants admitted, and then whether it's a public or a private institution. And when we conduct this search, again, to remind you, the power of this search tool is that it returns schools that are ranked by the attributes that matter most to Nora Groom. And the colleges that meet every criteria are the strongest match. So those are the 5-bar matches. Notice how we went public, and so Northwest Missouri State now is at the top of the list. And all of these 5-bar matches are all public schools that are within 250 miles, Division II or III, that have education as a major. Notice then Nebraska Wesleyan and Buena Vista are missing a 1/2 bar because those are private universities. And when you go in and you're able to take a look at some of the attributes of the university or the college and you're interested in playing for them, you can highlight them here University of Sioux Falls will now show up in their list of highlighted colleges. And the head coach of the women's soccer program at University of Sioux Falls just received an email with a link to Nora Groom's profile. So this is how you accelerate the athlete-coach connection for your student athletes. The last thing we would like to show you is the value that Get Highlighted brings a college coach. Here's a fictional coach dashboard. This coach has recruits lined up by graduation year as well as by position. Here's a student athlete who has highlighted the college coach, and the college coach has highlighted this student athlete, and that's why there's a star trophy icon. This student athlete has viewed the college coach's profile but has not highlighted the college coach, and that's what the eye icon is for. The college coach also has insights into which student athletes have already highlighted his or her college program, as well as those who have viewed the college program. Now, similar to how an athlete can search for a college, Get Highlighted also has a proprietary student-athlete search engine that allows a college coach to search by scientifically validated sports performance data. And again, it's another reason why it's so important for your student-athletes to have completed player profiles. So searching by any of these geographical parameters, we're going to search by state. Let's say this college coach is looking for student-athletes in Texas who are graduating in the years 24 and 2025, who are midfielders. We're looking for midfielders in this particular search. We could do the search there, but again, scientifically validated sports performance data. Let's say that we're looking for someone who has at least a 60th or higher percentile in the vertical jump, looking for explosive midfielders. And also, let's say that we really need competitive midfielders. And so we're going to go 95th percentile and above, elite, if you will, from a competitive perspective on the sports psychology index. The college coach could also search on GPA, height, weight, wingspan, and dominance side. But similar to the college search tool, the student athlete search tool is going to return student athletes that are ranked by attributes that matter the most to the college coach. And the strongest match is going to be returned with a 5-bar strength indicator on the match score. And you can see that with all of those parameters put in on a student athlete, there are 3 student athletes that are perfect matches. And then there are many more that don't have all of the matches, but that certainly are viable recruits for this college coach. So when a college coach goes in and clicks on a student athlete's profile, there's going to be an eye icon that shows up next to this college in the student athlete's dashboard. If I, as the college coach, want to highlight this particular student athlete, then the student athlete would be notified, and there'll be a trophy icon and or a star trophy icon, depending on if it's a match. And again, the last thing to say about why it's so important to complete this player profile is when your athletic performance index scores are here and improving, as well as your sports psychology index scores, this showcases your student athletes' hard work and gets them highlighted. Get Highlighted accelerates the athlete-coach connection. We hope you find immediate value in Get Highlighted's proprietary college search engine, the ability for your student athlete to showcase via their player profile scientifically validated sports performance data that is differentiated in the recruitment marketplace, that adds a lot of value to college coaches as they search for potential recruits for their athletic programs. And ultimately, we hope that you find that Get Highlighted has helped you and your student athlete along the journey to find their best academic and athletic futures. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at info@gethighlighted.net.